Alright everyone, welcome to the second most epic show match you're ever going to see. This is now TeamLiquid.net against StarCraft2GoodGame.com. This is Chill from Team Liquid, and I'm joined today by moletrap from SC2GG.
Hey everybody, this is moletrap, and thanks for having me on the server, I guess. This is the second most epic. Are you saying that the Teal versus GG.net match is the most epic, or are you including, like, you know, the last OSL finals or something?
Oh, no, definitely Teal versus GoToGamers. I think in the news post it said if Team Liquid versus GoToGamers was like, you know, beating on your younger brother, then this is like beating on some homeless man you found on the street. So a little less epic, but should be good nonetheless.
Okay. Well, we'll see about that. Sometimes when you try and roll a bum, they turn out to know Taekwondo and they beat the shit out of you, so we'll see if something like that happens, I guess. But it should be epic one way or another, though. I think that a lot of these matchups are going to be pretty good. I'm looking forward to seeing what some of you guys can bring, and I know that a lot of our players have been practicing a lot, and they've got some good strats prepared, so I think we're probably going to put up a little more of a fight than you seem to think.
Yeah, well, I mean, just out of the gate, we're already having issues where many of your players don't have CD keys, so I don't know how much they're practicing. I mean, the computer is a pretty comparable opponent for your skill level, but I think in multiplayer here, we're going to show you we know a little more than the computer.
CD keys are for pansies, man. CD keys just weigh you down. Without the CD key, that's when you can finally actually break out and play some real StarCraft, so you better watch out, man.
Alright, I think that's a good pre-game warm-up here. We've got game one is going to be PVT on Othello. We've got OneOther for Team Liquid and Deus? I don't know. Deus playing Terran, the crazy Romanian.
Deus, the crazy Romanian, indeed. Yeah, he's been, like I said, everyone's been practicing their strats. Deus was saying, maybe I shouldn't even say this, but he was saying before that he's got this super elite, epic Gosu strat that he's been working on, and he's not even sure if you guys can even handle it. He's worried that if he even uses it on OneOther, then it might just break OneOther's spirit, and he won't even be able to, you know, get himself out of bed tomorrow morning. So he might not use that one, but he's been practicing it, and he's got his standard game that he can bring too. So I'm expecting some good things out of Deus. He's a pretty good player. He is Romanian. I know you Team Liquiders get off on Romanians. You've got some kind of Romanian fetish. So, you know, just put it all out there. Romanians, you've got Romanians will be playing in the next match, and he's apparently left the game, so we're going to take a little minute here to get things back working again. But, yeah, I'm expecting some good things out of Deus, though. He's been practicing a lot.
Yes, we love Romania. I just broke the ears of about 20,000 Romanians right there who just heard that. I know OneOther, unlike Deus, who's just talking a lot of shit, OneOther has actually been practicing his strat on ICUP at the C+ level, and that is the real C+ level, not the SC2GG pseudo-equivalent IC Cup level. So he's, I think he said he's something like 6-0 with it, and he's calling his strategy the Space Tour. I think maybe that sounds a little harder in Korean, but we'll have to see what it is. I'm pretty excited to see this game.
The Space Tour? I didn't know there was any, okay, the game's restarting. I didn't know there was only open space on Othello, so that'll be interesting for him to try and pull that off.
Alright, come on now,
Let's
get this going. Alright, thank the Lord, here we go, game one.
Awesome.
So
Alright, so, go ahead.
I was just going to say cross positions right away. That favors Protoss, so that's a little bit of an advantage right away out of the gate for OneOther. Deus is going to have to work a little harder to overcome that disadvantage.
Sorry, I'm back. Yeah, I guess it favors Protoss a little bit, though. I think this map has a little bit of a Terran favoring in general, though, so I think it'll kind of even out there. But I don't know. I mean, I've always been a fan of the philosophy that, you know, the map positions and the map itself, they're kind of dependent on whatever strat you're going to use. So, you know, we can only assume that Deus has, of course, looked into this and picked a strat that will work on this map. So I don't know if that'll take into effect too much. By the
Wow,
way,
he placed his
for
first
people that
depot correctly. Oh my god.
I told you to watch out for this guy. By the way, for the people that don't actually know what's going on here, Deus is the Terran at the bottom right-hand corner. He's in yellow. And OneOther is the brown Protoss in the top left-hand corner, since not everyone knows the race of OneOther and Deus off the top of their head, from what I can imagine.
Wow, and his barracks correctly too, so obviously he's able to copy pro gamer builds, I guess at least into the first 30 seconds. Wow, I'm impressed so far.
Yeah, I'm impressed that that OneOther has managed to keep building probes, and he's got a gateway up as well. It's a pretty risky build there, going for a gateway, but I don't know, I think OneOther might be able to handle it. A simulator as well, so it looks like we're going for some tech, but Dave's also has refinery going up, so it's going to be no cheese or anything like that, it looks like, just tech builds. Both players scouting now, too.
Whoa, slow down the assumptions here. I don't know if there's not going to be cheese yet. But I don't know, what do you think about this Bisu build against Terran? I think it's a little risky, I haven't seen it, but I think it could pay off.
Yeah, I've heard tale of it working, although it doesn't technically exist, from what I understand. But I think that the fact that OneOther's gone for that gateway pretty much rules out that build, so we don't have to worry about the epicness of the Terran versus the Terran Bisu build. You're right, I guess we could still see some cheese, but nope, never mind. Factory's in his base, so it doesn't look like it.
OneOther making a Zealot, which I guess just playing safe, but cross positions you wouldn't think that would be a smart thing to do. Looks like he's going to make a... Oh, there comes a core. So I don't know if a second Zealot is coming, but I really don't like this. Deo's seeing the Zealot now, making Marines, so he should be pretty safe against this.
Oh, yep, there's a second Zealot. Yeah, he's got a Marine in his supply line, so, and, OneOther did scout that, so he knew that Deus was going to be prepared for it, and yet he decided to make some Zealots anyway, so good move on his part. He's now getting his, pylon attacked by an SCV. Run, SCV! Now the Zealots are incoming, we're going to have to see how good his micro is. Uh-oh, get those SCVs in front. Denied.
I don't know if he saw the second Zealot coming though, because he doesn't look too prepared for it. Got a fourth. He did see it?
No, I saw it. I don't know if he saw it, but
why would I care if you saw it?
I thought that's what you said. I don't know if you saw that he has a second Zealot coming.
Oh, I said he saw it. Anyway, 4 Marines now, and he's got the add-on. So these Zealots could work. Looks like OneOther doesn't want to move in. He's got his Citadel of a Dune, which is kind of risky, given that there's an SCV scouting everywhere. Is he going to smell that? Looks like he has no idea what's going on, moving that SCV back outside. Dragoon out, now going to deny scouting, so he's going to be playing in the dark here from now on.
Yeah, I think that was a nice move, I gotta admit, putting the Citadel up there on the ramp. On the ridge, I guess you could call it. But yeah, he made 3 Zealots now, and he's just chilling with those Zealots. I guess maybe the Citadel is kind of leading us to... Well, nope, there's the archives going down. I don't know if he was going to go for some sort of silly speed lots or something like that. Maybe that's why he was producing Zealots, but he's making goons now. But, you know, Deus, he's got his tank out now. It looks like he'll probably be prepared for this. He's just going to have to spot or figure out that there's going to be Templar.
Did you actually just say you thought it might be a 1-base speedy Zealot rush? Or was that... Were you joking?
Well, no, I was saying... Yes, I was joking.
Please tell me you were joking, please.
I'm trying to make fun of the fact that he's made so many Zealots, but he didn't really have much to do with them. But he's making goons to back it up now. and bringing them back to his base. Oh, what did Dave's just cancel? I missed it.
He canceled the second factory, now making a smiley face and putting up a turret. So obviously knowing something of Dark Temple. Why did he cancel that and then make another factory? Makes no sense.
It's part of his super strat, man. Yeah, so he's got turrets and mines, and looks like OneOther's going to try and protect his expansion by distracting the DTs, but it doesn't look like the DTs are going to be able to do very much. They're not going to be able to get up that ramp. He doesn't have a robo, so he's not going to be able to drop them, so pretty much fail strat.
Well, I don't know about failed because Deus has no sort of mobile detection here and no signs of making another base, so his base is really late. I mean, OneOther's expansion is already up and Deus is just starting his expansion now. He's got a second factory, but he can't even move out because he's not making an academy, so he's stuck in his base. So I don't really know if this is a nice counter to what OneOther's doing.
Let's see, OneOther now putting up his robo here. So he might try and drop those in anyways, but for some reason OneOther not going into his Dark Templar.
Well, he scouted the turret with the Zealot, so the point of this build is just either getting a free win or you can deny that expansion. I mean, look how early OneOther's expansion is now. And now I'm going to imagine he's going to go pretty quickly into Arbiters. Usually when you open the Templar build like this, it goes into 3 base Arbiters. We've got just 3 gates now for OneOther, and still 2 factories from Deus. He's now realized that Dark Templar is there. He's running back to his base, but just really slow play.
Yeah, well, he's got his second base building right now. He's going to get a turret up, so he's not going to be too far behind with his expansion. He's got a decent amount of forces, so if he ever eventually gets scanned, hopefully he'll get some scan one day, and then he'll be able to push out.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. Why isn't he getting scanned? Like, the point of a 2-fact build.
It's all part of the master plan.
Right. Alright,
yeah, Og's out now.
Finally.
Note the Gosu engineering bay placement to watch for incoming shuttles.
Oh wow, terrible mine. Both Dark Templar lost to a single mine. Very, very sloppy from Frozen. Or OneOther.
Frozen?
Yeah, that's his actual ID, SMI Frozen. But on TL he uses OneOther.
Fair enough. I was like, I knew he was Korean, but come on, getting Frozen to come in and smurf for you guys, that's a little bit lame. I know you guys are pretty scared of this match, but you don't have to resort to such tactics.
Yeah, we're real scared. I played like 4 games in the last 3 weeks, and I think everyone is pretty similar. OneOther's like the only person who's been training, so.
Yeah, likely story. It's good that you're like making up excuses now, so that when you guys lose, you'll have like something to fall back on.
It's not an excuse at all. I'm gonna fucking rape Salve like you've never seen.
Well, I guess we'll find that out later. But like I said, if you have, you're just putting it out there. Oh, by the way, I haven't been playing at all. So then, if you lose, you can be like, oh well, I hadn't been playing at all. Got his academy up now, so he's gonna be able to push up.
I'm telling you, we're not scared at all, and I'm giving justification to that. Unlike you, I don't just make up things. I back it up with actual facts. So when I say I'm, B- on IC Cup, I've actually achieved that rank. I didn't get to D+ and then extrapolate.
Okay, well, for instance, the making up of the fact that people make up their ranks somehow.
Yeah, like that's never happened.
Well, I don't see you backing it up with any facts, so nice little battle going on here. That's right, OneOther, better back off. Wow,
Slow push. gotta know he's gotta move quicker than this. By the time speed zealots get out, yeah, he's gonna be in a lot of trouble when he finally gets around to pushing. Really nice positioning though, but I think the speed zealots are gonna flank around mine. There's not enough mines here. Zealots are gonna run in right from the bottom, get up right to the tanks, and after this is crushed, that's gonna be it. I've got to imagine OneOther is ahead in supply by like at least 35, maybe 40 supply. And I mean, that's going to be it. He's going to take a 4th base, go to Arbiters, and it's going to be over.
Well, I do have to admit, it looked like Deus didn't have enough vultures to back up his tanks there. Probably been alright if he had a few more vultures, I think. Well, more than a few, but... he's not out of it yet.
That's fair, but what was exactly his like super secret build there? He was like 2-fact into expand into like get raped.
Well, I guess he decided not to use his super strat, is what it seems.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
He was talking about how he wasn't sure if he wanted to try and use it because it was difficult to pull off, and he didn't want to make everyone cry.
You gotta go for the glory, man. Last romantic lurker jump. I mean, that's pretty fucking hard to pull off, but he went for it, and it failed so bad.
Alright, now here we have the great equalizer of TVP, the Vulture. If he can come in there and do some probe damage, that would be pretty equalizing. Got one probe!
Oh damn. There's only a 49 supply gap now. Good old Protoss just moved through the mines. God damn it.
What's this probe doing over here on the right? Is he gonna try and set up another base? Is he just hiding?
Finally the Stargate coming up. I've been waiting for that for so long. But yeah, like Deus doesn't even have a third base. Like, he's just gonna pretty much waiting for him to die here. He's coming in with a dropship.
Oh, probes!
What do you get? Like 6 probes, maybe?
6 probes, baby!
Here's a dropship. I don't know what's in there.
Yeah, let's see what
Either
it does.
2 tanks or 4 vultures. We'll have to see.
He doesn't have anything back there.
Oh,
His
wow.
forces are a little bit far out.
He's fast. Look how fast those probes are.
That was pretty decent. He sees that Stargate now, though. Let's see if he has an armory.
This is reasonable
Look at
play.
that. Armory already going up.
He's expanding while attacking, which is what you're actually supposed to do. The problem is he's so far behind that it doesn't even really matter. Anyone at this point could win this game. OneOther just needs to make units and attack move them, and there's nothing Deus can really do. So, does Deus play Icy Cup? Do you know? Do you know his rank?
I don't know his rank, actually, no. I think he does play iCup, but I'm not sure.
He was doing really good with his SCV production at the start. I was watching it, but now it's looking really bad. Like, his natural is really thin. He's not making SCVs out of any of his command centers. And when this storm drop finally comes, if he goes for the SCVs, it's just gonna shut his economy way down. We're getting word that SC2GG says he's C on Icy Cup.
Okay, there you go.
Oh man, running.
Although, although to be fair, OneOther is Korean, so
It's true. You have magical powers.
that's right.
Korean StarCraft players. He didn't even do anything this game. He's just making a lot of units. It's too easy. Goddamn Protoss. Here come the shuttle. I think there's 4 High Templar in there. I don't know, it's going to be interesting to see if he tries to storm drop or if he's just using them to break a push.
It should be fun. Well, he is making a bunch of units, but he's also just kind of sitting back. So, if he lets Deus macro up some, it's still going to be hard. I mean, if he lets Deus get close to max, it's still going to be hard to break a push.
No, that's true, but he's still expanding, right? He's just playing defensively and safe while expanding, so he's really just compounding his advantage. I think that's the safest way to play against someone who you think you're better than, is just play really safe and really defensively. Because if they do trade maxed armies, OneOther obviously is going to have a better economy and more production facilities. He'll be able to rebuild his army quicker.
Yeah.
But I think he's
yeah,
just
but
waiting
if
for... Sorry, go ahead.
but if Davis manages to break his army, he can go and pick off an expansion or two, and he's getting his 4th up now, so he won't be that far behind in economy if it happens before too long.
Okay, looks like he's unsieged everything, ready to move out. Where's this Arbiter? It's not out yet. No, Arbiter's not out yet. But that's a lot of speed zones. And I think he'll be able to break. There goes the Psionic Storm. Finally! Oh my god, so many SCVs dead. There's only 1 SCV left at that 3rd. Wow.
Oh, man. Alright, well, I admit that's going to make it a little difficult for Davis to catch up in economy.
You'll concede that?
But here comes the push. Push of death!
I want to see a nice storm on all those tanks. I don't know why they're sitting all the way back there. This is the slowest push I've ever seen.
Yeah, see, if the slow push... If a slow push is powerful, Davis is doing the uber powerful, super slow push.
I don't think the power compounds the slower you go.
Look at that, he's baiting him in. Go after the
1A, 2A,
Arbiter!
3A, 4A, 5A, GG.
Aw, crap. Get that Arbiter. Yeah, nice OneOther. Running that Arbiter in, having it just get killed by a Goliath.
It's Protoss, man. Who cares? Don't even hit that
Target.
key. Unnecessary.
Arbiter goes down. Tank survive. You got your speakers on or something?
That was the worst attack I've ever seen.
And in the meantime, Deus destroying this new expansion at the top right. So we're back to 4 base versus 3 base. Not counting the mind out means. Sieging up on this extra base as well. I think we'll be able to clean that up though. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about his clumping his tanks, I have to admit. It's like, it's the worst enemy and best friend sort of thing of clumping your tanks. They do more concentrated damage, but they're easier to wipe out.
OneOther apparently took a break from macro. I don't know why he has no units. What the hell?
Awesome. Let's see,
Apparently
we got
Arbiters
1-1 on the
were a
tanks.
one-time thing. He gave up on Arbiters. I don't know what the hell that's about.
Did we? I didn't see any Storm in that last battle either, did you?
No, he's Protoss.
Oh, this
He
is
doesn't
Storm on the
use
front. Usually it's the Protoss that use Storm rather than the Terran. Uh-oh.
It's just for show. It's like, but what if I use Storm?
Look at that shuttle running all the way over the tanks and not doing shit. Dropping out some Templar, not
Templar
storming them.
bombs?
Templar bombs for the lose.
What the hell? What is this shit?
Alright. Dave's now taking his 5th base. Just gonna tie up the base count temporarily. Needs to be careful of mines though.
More Templar bombs.
Unsiege tanks for the win. Alright, get rid of the zealots. Siege up! Siege up! Actually, he doesn't even need to. Slaughter! Slaughtered by Deus! Look at this. It's like tornado mode with siege tanks instead of vultures. You can get in there and kill some of those probes.
See their minerals. I wonder how well they're macroing. Deus seems to be macroing pretty well.
He's doing okay. OneOther's just throwing his reinforcements directly out of the gateways right now, though. Deus is still pushing in. Let's see some more Templar bombs. No, shuttle does nothing.
Big shuttle. Alright, so he's gonna clean this up. He's really gonna need to compose himself and get back into this game.
And yet, what was that, 2 o'clock expansion dying again in the midst of all this. Dude's doing a pretty good job of, like, attacking multiple fronts. Hey, 2 vultures have been sitting there for like 10 minutes, killing all, like, 1,200 health points so far, or whatever.
Have you ever seen the game where Elkey killed his own command center in a professional game with a single vulture?
No, I haven't seen that. Who was that against?
I forget who it was against. Maybe Boxer or not? It was someone famous.
He like accidentally tried to A move and he hit his own command center.
Yeah, he hit his own command center with 1 vulture and it killed the entire thing.
The best thing I saw along those lines was in VNet Attack. Firebright Hero made a huge maxed army, camped it outside the front of the Protoss base on Python, and then triple nuked his entire army at once.
What?
Yeah, this is on VNet Attack. And then, get this, he actually came back, re-macroed, and won the game.
Firebright Hero's a champion.
He certainly is. Wow, so, it appears this was the super strat after all, because we got OneOther's 3rd natural being absolutely destroyed by tank fire here.
Seems like that Arbiter's been building for like 20 hours. I always go back and look at the Stargate and nothing coming.
That's how long they take. A little bit longer than a Mutalisk.
I guess the only thing OneOther can take from this is that he's already mined out that base, so he doesn't really need it too bad.
Yeah, he was just giving it up because he didn't want it anymore. That's the ticket. I wish I'd seen what happened up here at the top right. There's mines there. There's an Arbiter, so maybe that's the 2nd Arbiter that's building now, because he's got an Arbiter in the top right just chilling, waiting for an Ob so that Arbiter can kill off the mines, which is the most effective use of Arbiters, as we all know.
Well, Chaos has a lot of factories, holy crap. OneOther, man, talk about the
he can
wheels.
Keep his macro up.
Wow.
I'm impressed that Deus has kept this position, this forward position, for this long.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I think he's actually got his factories rallied. Maybe not. I guess he was just grabbing units and sending them in, but...
So now, Deus getting his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th functional base, and OneOther is now at 3 functional bases.
Yeah, I think he's gonna need some recall or something to shut this down. I don't know why he hasn't gotten recall at this point.
He's keeping those Arbiters in check so they can kill off mines if he ever builds a camp close enough to see them. Uh-oh. Watch out for your base, Deus!
That was a little greedy going for that base. Expanding in the direction of OneOther. I mean, what's wrong with the bottom left main?
He's setting up for that spot, so he'll probably take that when his command center goes down. That's what the Arbiter's for, killing the command centers when they float over ridges.
Hell yeah! Let me see that cybernetic spin and get that +1.
He should have chased the command center with his shuttle, since that's about as good as his shuttles have been doing so far this game. Jesus, that is a ton of vultures.
OneOther,
over on the right
get
side.
It together. Looks like he's just driving down the center. Someone wanted to know the upgrades. Let's see. OneOther is at 2 armor, 2 attack, 1 shield, and Deus is at 1/1.
I guess with all those bases mining minerals, and this one being mineral only, he's got a ton of extra mins.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, So let's see. OneOther's mined out his natural, mined out his second natural, mined out his main. Dude still has some minerals at his second natural. He's got 2 other bases. He's setting up that greedy spot again, and bottom left main, so it is official. The Terran has more bases than the Protoss, who is trying for a flank here, it looks like.
He's about to lose 2 of them.
Yeah, well, he's got a lot of vultures, he might save it. Or OneOther can just, you know, run into some mines. That's cool too.
Oh man, biggest mine drag ever.
Oh no! Oh no! No!
Do it!
No!
Oh, nice!
Oh, 5 vultures.
Oh, and
Jesus!
stasis. Holy crap, he's just gonna cut right through here.
That stasis is a little worrisome, but
God damn, I love Protoss. I'm losing all game. Whatever, you just move in, A move, cut through the army, no big deal.
yeah, don't worry. Defense matrix tank is gonna clean that up.
By the way, the Arbiter at top right is protecting that base. Hell yeah!
Is it still there? Against the vulture. Probe slaughter. 3 probes going down. 5 probes. So yeah, you know, trading armies is really nice for the Protoss when they've got superior macro, but at this point he really doesn't.
Yeah, seriously. I want to see the Arbiters doing something. What the hell?
Well, that stasis kept him alive.
Yeah, but I mean, recall seems like the obvious choice. I would also like to see OneOther scouting.
That might help.
Yeah, maybe.
Got another gas mine going bottom left here now. He's probably got plenty of minerals, I can imagine. But
yeah,
he needs to. Deus needs to scout that bottom left base too.
What is with them expanding right next to each other? Like, shouldn't you want to scout around before you expand?
Whatever. Well, he's gonna, if he's on his toes, he's gonna see those SCVs. Observer a little bit afraid of SCVs, moves out of the way.
Cut that army down, cut that army.
EMP! EMP!
Do it.
Yeah!
I got 1. Oh man, stasis that. That's so ripe. Nice.
Oh man.
He's just gonna cut right through there. Again, no storms. Oh,
reinforcements.
there's a storm! Oh my god, a storm! Finally!
Storming his own Arbiter, finally!
Hell yeah! Going straight
Seriously.
through. Protoss so good. A move through that shit, kill everything, no big deal. That is it.
I can't believe he stormed his own Arbiter. Almost died, too. Oh, 2 kills, 1 kills, 3 total kills on those Arbiters. Yeah, let's recall the base
turret.
Arbiters. Oh man, if that turret had been targeting the hurt Arbiter, that would have been awesome.
Wow, what a ridiculous
It's like the command
game.
center is going to escape.
It's like so
I
close
have
to
to-
being a good game, but not.
Well, at the very least, I hope you can admit that the epic level of this matchup has already gone up.
Yeah, it was good. Hopefully we see more.
I think
like
Deus
this,
is unfortunately fallen off his macro a little bit, though. Well, no, there's an army on the right side, my bad.
Yeah. OneOther just running back and forth, not really accomplishing anything with this army.
Well, that's what you do when you're Protoss and you're maxed and you're like waiting for an engagement, but I don't think he's maxed.
Really? He's pretty close.
Well,
he has a lot of probes.
okay.
I like how OneOther let Deus float the command center back to bottom left, and he's mining there.
He didn't even kill the refinery or the turret.
It's like it never happened.
He did take the expansion, though. Looks like Deus is going to lose this expansion. That doesn't bode well. That freaking Arbiter with 24 hit points. No, sorry, 24. Yeah, 24 hit points.
God, so many Arbiters.
Man, if Deus had kept up, I think he's. I wonder if he's getting tired or something. Unleashing his Gosu strat too much.
After
He's not targeting Arbiters anymore.
Fatigue sets in.
That's right. 5 Arbiters now.
Okay, so we're
He's
getting
gonna try and...
one other is maxed with 6k and 2.5k, and Deus has 120 supply. So I don't think it's possible to lose that as Protoss and Protoss vs. Terran.
Yeah, I think it was the last couple battles where he lost his army. It looks like OneOther is, instead of making the switch to carriers, making the switch to mass arbiters.
I'm waiting for that +1, man. 3 kills on that arbiter. Who knows how many it could be if it was +1.
I don't think he even knows that the bottom left is back.
No, he doesn't. He's getting top right, driving into tanks, or driving into cannons. Oh my god, just attack his base, please. I like safe play, but I mean, come on.
Dang, he needs to take care of that Nexus or something. But now OneOther getting close to mined out at the top right main. So in a second he's going to have only, let's see, 2.5 bases going. Although Deus is mined out over here at the 6 o'clock.
Yeah, he can't last too much longer like this. Especially now that he's given him the bottom left 2 bases.
Come on, SCVs! That Dragoon has like 10-15 hit points on it. Kill it. Fusion cutters for the win!
Do something with your arbiters, please. Please. Like, you don't need 8 stasises. That's ridiculous. Use recall.
Maybe his plan is to stasis Deus's entire army and just walk past and kill buildings for elimination.
Or he could just recall pass, but both work.
Whatever.
Alright, stasis that shit.
Okay, there's one stasis.
Stasising the
Nice
front
little blockade.
tanks. That's always nice.
Blockade for the rear tanks. Whatever, CCs are a dime a dozen.
Please kill that vessel. It's floating. It's right there. Just, oh my god. What is going... Yes, Arbiter's targeting.
Arbiter's going after it. Get an EMP off! Kill some probes.
Target the vessel.
He's got mass observers now too.
Sick.
And the vessel escapes. Wait, is the Arbiter going to chase the vessel into the turret? Let's find out.
Yes. The answer is yes.
Oh, the stupid vessel veered off. There we go. Turret on Arbiter action.
Oh,
He's
nice.
gonna pull it back.
I think OneOther just wants more camera time.
Meanwhile, Deus has once again taken the top right third. Deus coming into
Targeting the
defend.
command center. Why?
Command center
Stasis
blocked
one
the
tank.
win.
Yes, yes. Okay, here we go. Finally, this is gonna be it.
Maybe. Well, yeah, maybe. It's got no more zealots.
Recall some probes onto that.
Oh, come on, siege mode! Nelson's levels.
Oh my god, how many gateways does he have? This must be approaching 4U status.
I count 20.
What did 4U have? Like 50? Like literally 50?
Yeah, he had literally 50. Oh man, GG.
Alright. That was a long one.
OneOther had about 50 idle probes at the end of that game, though.
That's why he was having so much trouble, because he had like 75 probes and his maxed army was like the same size as Deus's.
Well, that was a pretty good game. I like that. That was a lot of back and forth. It looked to go either way at a couple points in time.
Unnecessarily back and forth. My god. I had a heart attack when he almost threw that game away.
Wait. We're doing the 2v2 right now?
I don't think so. Maybe?
Looks
yes.
like we are.
Oh, looks like it. What the hell? Oh, okay.
That's clever. Using 1A, 2A, 3A as the A in Team Liquid. So these guys, Carnac and Cow, do they have some like history or something? Are they just both old schoolers or what? Are they a team?
They were both in the team, the Dwarf, which was an old school team which Rage was on as well, and Mondragon used to play for BWCL, and they were the 2v2 team in Div 1 BWCL, but they haven't played in like 2 years. Like Carnac hasn't played StarCraft in like 2 years. But I think they'll still
Those
be
skills
pretty
can come
beefy.
back.
What about your 2v2 team?
Well, so MrBitter and JWD, they're kind of the reason we picked them as our team, or they kind of picked themselves also, is they're like a writing team. They do this feature called the Face Off, where they'll pick a pro match that's going to be especially exciting or interesting, and they'll kind of do like a debate back and forth where one will say, no, J-Dong's going to win because this is his record and this is how he's been playing, and MrBitter will counter, no, Flash is going to win because, you know, he's been doing this and his strat on Katrina and blah, blah, blah. And then usually we do a commentary on the game that they've done a face-off of. So they're used to working together in a general sense. They've been practicing their 2v2 play lately as well, so they work well together. And as we saw from my buddies Justin and Flower, oftentimes it's the teamwork that counts. Alright, so wait, you still there?
Yeah.
Okay. So we got Cow is going to be the Teal Zerg at the 230-ish position, and he's going to be teamed up with the one who has a blank name.
Carnac.
Carnac, who has apparently glitched my alliance menu into not showing his name, and he is the white Protoss at the kind of 12 o'clock. And so JWD is the red Zerg, and MrBitter is the purple Protoss. So it's basically top right of the map versus bottom left of the map. And this is Python, which is not a usual 2v2 map, but should work alright.
And of course, SC2GG is 5 pooling because they don't actually know how to play StarCraft, and the other guy is going to Cannon Rush. And unfortunately for them, this is actually what Team Liquid predicted they would do, 5 pool and Cannon Rush, so this is all they practiced against.
Interesting. Yeah, I know this other guy that did a 5 pool once, his name is Luxury, but he doesn't know how to play StarCraft either.
Oh, really? He also lost that game.
Did he? Not the one on Troy.
Oh, Troy. What?
Didn't he 5 pool Bisu or something on Troy?
Oh, yeah, he did.
Or Flash or someone?
That's the one where Combat X said that Bisu got 9 pooled and choked with his cannon timing when it was actually a 4 pool. I remember that game.
Yes, that was the one where he made a mistake because he was concentrating on something else.
That's a pretty big fucking mistake. Why is he 5-pulling and sunkening?
Maybe he's expecting cannons because of that probe? Come on, he's got some things out.
I don't think you need to sunken in response to a scouting probe, but okay.
Hey, probes are widely known to be the most fierce unit in the game. Oh, gateway block of the cannon! Nicely
That's
done.
so cute.
Looks like one probe can still get in there and attack the cannon, but but JWD's probe can actually attack him, or MrBitter's probe can attack him.
That's so cute.
I think it's adorable.
This is awesome. Alright, now probes and zealots fighting the zerglings. He needs to get in there and kill that pylon.
Zerglings to back up the cannon. Cannon warps in. Time for a probe slaughter.
And a lot of zerglings. I think if they target the pylon, they can get it done. They need to go like now.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're waiting for.
They're waiting for more probes to die first.
Interesting.
Which is exactly what JWD and MrBitter predicted they would do. Nice. Zerglings getting lost trying to find the pylon. And the pylon survives for the moment. A couple more hits getting off.
Okay, so that gets cleaned up.
Zealot did get out
Zealot
though.
now out.
5 probes left for Carnac.
But I mean, MrBitter only has like 8 drones, or JWD only has 8 drones.
Yeah, but MrBitter's been putting out a few probes during this all.
What a weird game. I'm actually really happy they lived that though. Now let's see what happens.
Let's see how Cow's doing. He's got...
Oh, you can hit that gateway with those zerglings.
5, 6,
For
7.
sure you can from the corner. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
What?
I'm saying he can hit the gateway with the zerglings in the main, for sure.
Oh, I see. I don't know where you were talking about. So it looks like counterattack isn't really going to do very much here.
To get the gas, he cancel that cannon as well. He can hit the forge too if he figures it out. Neither Zerg.
If he figures it out.
Yeah, Hydra Den. What? What? Why?
That's right. I don't know, maybe he's expecting Sares eventually.
Game. I'm actually really impressed Carnac lived that. I can't get over it.
What, the cannon rush?
Yeah.
You're impressed that he, like, barely got the cannon down with, like, the last 2 wings?
Yes, I am. I don't think they have any follow-up plan, SC2GG, to this build, because, like, why would you go Hydra Den? Why is he going, like, 2-gate with 2 cannons? Like, none of this really
makes sense. It doesn't
sense.
appear Team Liquid has much of a follow-up either.
What do you mean? One's going layer, the other's going 2-gate core. That's like standard 2v2.
Well, it just looked like they're just randomly running in units. I mean, running in Zerglings and... I guess that's what you kind of call a counter, but it didn't work very well. And running in and getting owned by something.
Well, when you have this few drones, I mean, this really does hurt. He killed quite a few drones, actually. There's only 6 on drones. Spire coming now. It's about a quarter done. Carnac not on AC, or allied me. Oh god, MrBitter trying to move out with Zerglings, that is not gonna happen. Sorry, trying to move out with Zealots. Just get shut down. Now moving 2 more Zealots out. Those are clearly gonna get surrounded. I have no idea what he's thinking here. Now retreating.
He's thinking of retreating. Well, if Cow decides to attack, I keep forgetting the colors, MrBitter should be able to hold off if he goes for like mutas or something.
Stargate? Are you serious? Why? Why is all I can say. Why wouldn't he go for Archons?
Because he read Cow's mind.
But Archons are even better. Like 1 base against 1 base. Sears of uses.
Yeah, well, he didn't really have... I don't know if he knew about the Spire. If he did, I don't know if he thought he had time to get the archives up.
Someone's suggesting maybe he's going Scouts. Interesting.
That would be awesome. Scout's my favorite unit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, a lot of Zerglings.
Did you see when I raped Cholera with Scouts?
I did. I saw how, Cholera single-handedly destroyed Team Liquid. Did you see that?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
You put a TL in the middle of the map, and Cholera destroyed it!
Yeah, that's fair. I also drew in his base and raped him with Scouts with my off race.
You beat me pretty bad with your other off race.
Yeah, that's fair, but this is why you don't go Hydras. Here's a lesson right here.
Yeah, Hydra's, I guess not the best unit against Zerglings. Or Dragoons, really. Or Mulisks. All in combination. Those drones, though, watch out! Those hero drones are gonna... Well, never mind, okay. Whatever's popping out of those eggs is gonna own these Dragoons, just watch.
It's more useless Hydras. And a drone.
Run, drone! Make a distractor somewhere! No.
Okay, so this is over. Wow, I can't believe they lived that and came back. I guess, seriously, SC2GG just practiced the rush and had no follow-up whatsoever.
It was a pretty decent rush.
No, it was really impressive, but just no follow-up at all. So,
I guess,
after these first 2 games, do you think you guys are going to win any games?
Oh yeah.
Like, what? I don't really see which ones you could. Like, I think these were your best 2 chances.
These are our best 2 chances?
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know about that. I think they had a decent chance.
Well, Cholera's terrible, so he's gonna lose. Rage will rape Vol, because Rage is really good. And me against Salve is a free win. And then what's your other game?
Wait, I thought Sonic Reaver was playing Rage.
Oh, is he?
I thought so.
I don't know, the lineup's been shoved around a bit.
Okay, yeah, Cholera is now playing, and there's GG.
ZZO. That is why you lost. Because you were a fan of Backhoe.
Hey, Nooney's a fan of Backhoe.
Yeah, but...
JWD is a little bit under Nooney's level, yes, but,
Nooney is good in spite of that, not as a result of it.
Anyway, to answer your question, I am pretty confident. Like I said, they have been practicing. These have been close games. Either game could have gone either way, so it's not like it's been a clean sweep or anything.
Yeah, and I said these were your best 2 chances, and all you got was pretty close, so...
No, I disagree.
I moderately disagree.
I don't think JWB and MrBitter were exactly our best chance. Unless you're bagging on Cow and Carnac.
I don't know. They don't play StarCraft. That's why I'm saying it was your best chance.